Hey, it's your boy A6, and we're gonna talk about what's going to happen from season three. There's gonna be a lot of things happening. I think this is gonna be the season where everything changes. Like things go from crazy, but I also think this is gonna be the make or break season. This is gonna determine if there's a season four. So me saying that, as in like, I'm not saying that the show will be bad and it'll get canceled. That could happen, could. I just think the biggest thing with this show, with the season three, is how what direction are they gonna go? Because I feel like I'm gonna, by the end of the video, I'm gonna explain where I think that they're gonna head, which direction, and I'm kind of worried if it goes this direction, because if it goes this direction, it'll change up the show. Um, yeah, yo, I'm calling it. Season three or from, what they're gonna do, they're gonna talk about the main family. They're gonna go back to the past time, like what happened before all this stuff happened. I'm not gonna spoil it, so I'm not gonna say what's gonna happen, but yeah, you should definitely check the show out. But I'm calling it season three. They're gonna show you what happens to this family before. I'm calling it because that's the number one thing that everybody wants to know. Because nobody knows what's gonna happen. Really, nobody does. I think another thing that's probably likely to happen is a major character dies. I seriously, I seriously can see that, and I'm hoping that's not the case. I really am, but it's just so much stuff is pointing towards that. I'm not gonna get into it because it's not spoilers, but I think that's what's gonna happen. I will say the main reason why I think a major character is gonna die is because I'm like, there's way too many main characters. I mean, it's just way too many, and I know that this is what shows tend to do. Like, let's be honest. Don't be shocked when you see it happening. I mean, it could be any of them. I don't want to count out who I think it would be because it could be a lot of people. I'm hoping it doesn't happen, but it's probably gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna say that there is one character that I could sit there and say not gonna die at all. I mean, if this character dies, kind of what direction is the show gonna go into, and that's Boyd. I mean, anybody who watches the show understands that Boyd should not be killed under any circumstances. Should you kill him off? Unless you just want to cancel the show off. Like, if that's how the show is going to end, that's one thing. But I don't think this is the last season. I think it'll at least get 4 or 5 seasons. It has to at least be four. Because this third season will be the explanations. And then the season four will be where everything gets figured out. Another thing I'm pretty confident in season three or from, that I really want to talk about is the traitor being found. I think we'll figure out, like, on a cliffhanger who the traitor is. It'll be like a cliffhanger. I'm calling it. It'll be. I'm calling. I don't know who will be in the scene, but I'm calling it. Boyd will figure it out. I think Boyd will figure out who's the traitor and all that. Um, Everything else that'll happen, I'm not exactly sure. But hey, who knows? Like, we're gonna get some stuff revealed to us in season three that I think that we need, and I think it's important that we have it. Yeah, and I feel like one of the major characters is definitely gonna die, and I think one of them's gonna be a traitor, and we're gonna figure that out. Um, like I said, not exactly sure who, but this season we're gonna find out, and then season four, I think season four might be the deucey deuce, or season five. Could be season five. I'm hoping it's season five. Okay, I'm marking down that I called it, but season three, we're gonna figure out how to get out of the universe, if you know what I mean. Um, the mom figured it out. You have to watch it to understand how to get out of it. I'm not gonna say that here, but I'm calling it right now. I'm be the first one to call it. That's what's gonna happen in season three. Like, they're gonna get into that too. They're gonna talk about that stuff too. I just know that's what's gonna happen. But hey, it was great.